Let's queer up politics. DeSantis' anti-woke military plan includes removing transgender protections and vaccine mandates.
Press secretary for the DeSantis campaign posted the governor's plan to target social and political agendas. The campaign's rapid response account also teased today's announcement in a new ad. Take a listen.
As somebody that really appreciated wearing the uniform, really appreciated serving alongside patriots, being a part of a mission greater than yourself, you look at today's military, it's going woke.
Shut up and be proud of Admiral Rachel.
I want to understand White Rach.
You are pursuing a social agenda in the military rather than having your eye on the ball.
So as president and commander-in-chief on day one, we rip it all out of the military. All the Obama-Biden nonsense is gone, and we're restoring it.
Governor Ron DeSantis vowed Tuesday to roll back military policies supportive of transgender individuals and reinstate with back pay any service members forced out for refusing to be vaccinated against COVID-19. DeSantis indicated he would return to how the military approached transgender individuals during former President Donald Trump's time in office. Trump largely prohibited transgender military personnel from serving openly, which had been allowed before he became president. President Joe Biden reversed Trump's transgender military ban, issuing an executive order barring service members from being kicked out because of their gender identity. Under Biden, military personnel have also been given access to medical treatments for gender transition. Panama City resident Emily Gray, a transgender former Air Force member who transitioned after leaving the military, said DeSantis' plan would harm the military's mission and potentially ruin people's lives. Gray said that removing transgender people from the military would deprive the services of committed and experienced personnel. Florida Democratic Party Chair Nikki also criticized DeSantis' plans for the military. She said that DeSantis' obsession with fabricated culture wars has made him the boy who cried woke. Even diehard conservative voters are fed up with this. I think it's a huge slap in the face for our LGBT, especially the T, servicemen and women who have served this country to be treated this way. I've never served in the military, and I think it's really brave for these men and women who have served for this country and being able to represent us, and for them to be treated like this afterwards. I think it's really despicable.
You would look very handsome in a uniform.
Thank you.
I just want to say that. Doesn't this take us back to like don't ask, don't tell, right? Mm-hmm. It's like we're catapulted right back a million years ago. Like if all the stands and all the steps forward that we have taken, we're going all the way back all across the board. That's exactly what he wants.
Yeah.
So you're going to have unvaccinated people in the military, and you're also not going to allow people to be their true, authentic self. These are people who would give their lives for this country.
For this country, yeah.
And that's how they're treated.
And let's remember, service people get vaccines at the start of their enlistment and depending on where they're deployed. And they don't get a thumbs up or thumbs down for it. If you're going to certain regions in Africa, you're going to get vaccinated against diseases there. This is just unnecessary hate. And who's still fighting the COVID battle? I mean, seriously, man.
DeSantis.
And the attack on trans is just unnecessary hate. Yeah. That's just all it is. And it reminds us, and I don't know if you've ever said this before, Al, so I'll say it for you. Elections matter.
Hi!
No, because this isn't a case in point. President Obama was fine with it. Donald Trump reversed it. Joe Biden put it back in. Rights are literally on the ballot, and they don't have to go through Congress. These are executive orders with one stroke of a pen. So elections really do matter. Stand up for our LGBT. We did this. Remember when President Truman did social engineering back in the late 40s?
That was you were there?
You were there, Al?
You were there?
That wasn't where I was going. But when he integrated the military by executive order, and the U.S. was going to collapse, and the Soviets were going to win, and you know what? Soviets lost, America thrived, because we're inclusive when we want to be.
We are Queer News Tonight, the world's first and only live daily LGBTQ+ evening news show, brought to you from Happening Out television network. We operate in the same model of PBS and NPR, but for the LGBTQ+ community. We educate, inform, and entertain by supporting the 10 pillars of our LGBTQ+ community, with more than 100,000 a week watching us on Roku, Apple Television, and other channels. To keep the story going, we accept donations with 100% transparency. Stay updated and live authentically with Queer News Tonight.